Hi everyone, welcome to Procreate Beginner series. I am Jitnasa and by end of this video you will learn all basic fundamentals of Procreate which you need to know to start creating your first digital painting on iPad. So, let's get started.
So this is how your Procreate app looks like. So when you enter the app, the first screen which you see is the gallery. It is like a collection of all your artwork. So whatever you will create, you will find them in here. So let's start by creating a new canvas. To do that, click on this plus icon on top right corner of your screen. There are many sizes which are already available, but for now, I will stick with screen size. Here we are inside Procreate interface. If you ever want to go back to gallery, you can just click on this gallery icon on top left corner of your screen. So here on the top right, we'll find all your painting tools. Let's go through them one by one. So here we have all our important painting tools. From left to right, we have this paint, smudge, eraser, followed by layers and colors. So to open the brush library, click on this paint icon. In the brush library, we have our brush sets here on the left, and on right, you will find the brushes within them. So there are more than 100 brushes which are already available here in Procreate, and you also have a possibility to create your own brush. So let's try to test some brushes. I will choose monoline one. So to choose any brush, you just have to tap on it and then tap outside the canvas, and that brush is selected. You can also control this brush with help of the slider available on the left side. So the top slider will help you control the size of the brush, changing from small to large. And the bottom slider will help you change the opacity of the brush, like this, from transparent to opaque. Now let's take a look at smudge tool. With help of this tool, you can blend anything we already have on our canvas, like this. An erase tool will of course help you remove color from your canvas. The icon next to erase tool is layers. But before we talk about it, let's explore some color tool. On top right corner, you can see the active color. If you tap on it, the color tool opens and you have a possibility to choose new color using variety of modes. For now, let's stick with color disk. You can also move this reticle to choose the color you want to select, like this. But the actual color you will paint with is selected in the inner disk. By dragging this reticle from dark to light and from dull to bright, you have a possibility to choose any shade you want to work with. Let's select bright red color and try to paint with it. Now our canvas is getting quite full and it's good time to learn some gestures. These gestures will be very helpful moving forward. So if you want to undo, then you can do it with help of two fingers. If you want to redo, just tap three fingers. Hold two fingers on the canvas to rapidly undo, and three fingers will rapidly redo. You can also use this undo and redo button on the sidebar, like this. Use two fingers to pinch and zoom in the canvas. You can also move, rotate. This is actually very helpful for detailing work or if you want to work in a comfortable angle. So instead of moving the iPad, you can just move in your screen. With this quick paint, we can fit our artwork to the screen. And we can also clear the canvas by quickly planting three fingers on the screen and scrubbing back and forth. Now let's try to create something with the knowledge we have gathered so far. Now let's try to fill in
I
our
will try
circle
to
with
create
some
a circle.
colors. Now I will try to create some mountains. You can paint anything which you want, like this. I'm just randomly creating something and colors. Say red. I'm just randomly adding any colors right now just to show you the idea of how to paint. Okay. So there are actually two ways of doing this. You can simply drag the colors, or you can also click on continue filling if you want to fill in the same color. Hmm, okay. Now, maybe pink color doesn't look good. So I will just try to erase it. Oops, my entire picture is getting disturbed. And this is where you can use layers. So let's try to create the mountains again, but this time with help of layers. Okay, so I will click on this plus icon, create a new layer, and I will try to paint some mountains on this layer like this. Mm, okay, fill in the color. Then I will create another layer and maybe some lighter shade of the mountain. I'll do that with help of this color. Just doing it quickly. You can zoom in, you can fill in. If you think there's some space or gap, you can just fill in with the colors. And then another lighter shade. Mm, like this. So what's the best part of using the layers is you can simply delete the layer, hide it if you want. Let's say for example, I don't like this light pink shade mountain. I can simply hide it. To do that, just click on this little checkbox here. If you want to delete this layer, you can also delete the layer by just sliding or by dragging the layer to the left and then hit delete. If you want to undo it, just tap with two fingers. And once all layers are finalized, you can also pinch in and merge all the layers together like this. All right. I just try to change some colors, maybe this for this, and then a slight darker shade for your, and then lighter shade here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's try to create a moon here like this. Now I want to add some starlight effects. So to do that, I will create a new layer, select this driven snow brush, and then add some sparkle. All right. So now if you notice, this little sprinkle is also over the mountains, which I don't want. So what I will do is I'll select this layer and move it beneath mountains. Magic, isn't it? Okay, so with help of this airbrushing tool, I will add some shading like this. Zoom in a bit, darker towards the edges and lighter in between, like this. Now let's try to add some final touches and complete our artwork. So I will choose this carbon stick and add some final touches like this. All right, we are done. So when you're happy with your artwork, you can of course share this. To do that, click on this wrench icon to reveal all the action menu. Tap share and then select the file type you want to export in. We'll use PNG and save it to our photos. And done.
If you enjoy watching this video, then please like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, keep creating and have fun. Bye.